Alright, hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We are back with Secret City. We are doing episode 2. So if you haven't seen the episode, feel free to watch that, come back to this. So I'm having a hard time kind of keeping up with this show, kind of following it. But first off, I want to say when I said I had a man crush on Anna Torv, she's not a man, so I can't have a man crush on her. I don't know what was wrong with me there. But I do have a major crush on her. But, okay, so at the end of last episode, this guy named Lloyd Rankin, he's met by Mal Paxton, who is this shady politician who's doing some deals with China that are opposed to what Australia wants because of how the U.S. thinks. It's a lot of these, a lot of like perceptions and how, Australia wants to be perceived by the Americans, and they don't want to seem like they're with the Chinese and all this stuff. Plus, you got this girl who burned herself up. You got this guy that got himself gutted for some SD card that's connected to the girl's choir group that she was in China. There's a lot of moving parts in this thing. So, at the end of the last episode, this Mal Paxton guy goes to this Lloyd Rankin's house, somebody who Harriet had talked to, and he didn't want to talk to her. He shows up the next day. This guy, Lloyd Rankin, is dead after being with Mal Paxton. Okay. So now this guy, they've been questioning her about like her involvement, Harriet's involvement with this. Because he's like the last guy who called her. And so they're not arresting her. They want to know what the hell's going on. So, next there's this picture of Paxton with being arrested by Chinese officials. And so now his people, the whole parliament, they're freaking out over this guy, saying that he lied. They want his job. All the perceptions, because now he looks like, even if there's nothing there, he does look like he's doing China's bidding, and that doesn't look good to the Americans. And it's just, I don't know, man, it's just a lot. And I don't really understand the way their government works as far as policies with us and China. I mean, I wish I had more background in this, but I don't. Then you have Kim, who's working at the Department of Australia, and she's looking into something that I don't even know what it is, something called Vinegar Hill. And apparently because of who she is, like as a trans person, I think she's being like prejudiced upon by her bosses. I don't know what the hell I'm looking at here. They have her like do a full body strip search, and she's humiliated, and she ends up finding this file. There's this phone that she tracks down from these kids, and she takes the SD card, and it's got all this like encrypted stuff on it. And eventually, like, she does some like real cloak and dagger type stuff and downloads the file and is hiding in a hotel. She finally gets it decrypted, and of course we don't know what it is. But she's freaked out. She's panicking. She's calling Harriet, who we found out they were like exes. And she's like, I need money. I got to get out of here. Meet me at this place. And so Harriet goes to meet her there, but she never shows up. Harriet's in her car in some other place. She gets stopped, and there's a car behind her, and she leaves Harriet this message about how she was right about a whole bunch of things in this shore house. And the next thing you know, like, her body's found. Kim is killed off screen. Harriet's freaking out. So whatever Kim found is dangerous enough to kill her for, and it's probably this guy that's been gutting people. So I'm assuming she didn't take the SD card with her. I'm assuming something that Kim said to Harriet is supposed to be a clue of where that card is. I think she purposely went somewhere so that if she were killed, it wouldn't be tracked down to Harriet. And I mean, that's like the most thing I can figure out. Like the Chinese were supposedly not letting people talk to this girl who burned herself up. Her mother has not been told where she is. But really, I think she's with like the CIA or something. They've got her in some sort of facility where they're lying to her about where she is. They're saying she's in like a Chinese prison, and she is not in a Chinese prison. She's being held by, I don't know who, but my money's on like CIA or something like that, and they're keeping her for some political reasons. It's got to be, and that's about all I can freaking, tell about this. Is that Paxton's got some more shit going on. They want to get rid of him, but they can't. And I don't know. And Harriet's like got to find out what happened to Kim now. So this is like one of the hardest shows I've ever had to review because I really don't quite know what the hell is going on. And not like one of those like, head trippy shows. This is just, I can't quite follow what's going on. And there's only anyway, I guess maybe, I love House of Cards. I could follow that just fine, but I guess maybe it's because I understand my government better. So anyway, it's good. It's intriguing. It's getting more intriguing. I want to know what's going on. So anyway, if you watch this show and you know what's going on, please tell me what's going on in the comment section. So if you like this video, please hit like, subscribe. We hit 190. We are 10 away from 200, man. This is awesome. So anyway, I'm gonna go try to figure out what the hell I just watched, and I'll see you on the next video. This is Rob from Smirking God Reviews saying, see you later. Bye.